Hello, Cancer. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of October 25th through the 31st. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a huge reminder, Cancer, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as they might resonate with you more for this week. Now, I am using the Santa Muerte tarot deck for this Halloween week ahead. So, Cancer, let me get shuffling here. Let's take a look at the messages and guidance from Spirit. Let's see what the cards are saying this week. Okay, I'm going to be taking the top three. We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, well, Cancer, I'm picking up a lot of energy where the best way I can phrase this is hurry up and then wait. Hurry up and wait. It is a somewhat progressive and successful energy that I do feel this week. But a lot of what I'm going to say, researching information, maybe new classes, studying, something of that nature. And then also really thinking outside the box for alternative solutions. So taking a look at your first card here, Cancer, you have the Six of Wands. There is a lot of people around you, a lot of support for what it is you're trying to accomplish, like a lot of resources available, if not like people around you. But the Six of Wands is an energy of success where you're taking the lead on something in your life, whether it be family, relationships, your job. This is the card of victory, almost like public celebration. So again, it could be maybe an advance in your career or an advance or success in regards to something that has been difficult in your life, Cancer. There's an indication here of you using your gifts and talents or your energy, Cancer. You are aware of what you're able to accomplish. So I really love this card and energy for you as you're kind of setting the tone for the week ahead. Now, this is Leo's card and energy, very self-assured, very loving, confident, being a role model, Cancer. It's ruled by Jupiter. So it is bringing in some knowledge to you this week, along with good luck, some happiness, good health, good fortune. And this number 6 energy is harmony and balance, love, happiness. Almost a chance to really take a break, even though there is more so-called work to be done on whatever this involves. Take a break here, Cancer. Now, 6 is also the number of the third eye chakra, which I'm picking up so much spiritual connection this week for you, Cancer. And why not? This is the week where the last day of this reading, the 31st, is Halloween, when the veil is at its thinnest between the material world and the spiritual world. So there's really an indication with your reading here, Cancer, to take advantage of that. There's messages, there's things that Spirit, the ancestors, want to get through to you. Your next card is the Seven of Swords. And I love the message behind the Seven of Swords in this deck. It's an indication that you might still be in a crisis moment, but you're reflecting. You're reasoning things out, and you're opening up a barrier that kept you in the dark. And now you're seeing new hope. It's more about what I just said about spiritual connection. Number 7 is a very spiritual number, so this energy is actually connecting you up with your angels, your spirit guides, and they're almost indicating that nothing's going to block your road anymore, Cancer. So in other words, keep going, persevere, and concentrate all your energies towards your goal, whatever it is you're focused on. So the 7 of Swords in this deck opens up new roads, new projects. It's a renewed trust through which you can overcome situations, problems, especially if these circumstances are problems that are kind of fearful to you, Cancer. They might make you really uneasy. But with this card indicating a connection more to spirit, help is always right there before you, Cancer. Now, this is Aquarius's card in energy, and this is the sword energy, the mental energies. Now you see all the nails here on the ground? That was your blocks, Cancer. So to speak, like the nails, like when you nail the coffin shut with no escape. And there they are all on the ground, eliminating your blocks. But this card, this number 7 energy, is the number of your crown chakra, your chakra of knowing, unity, deepest inner resources, which now are revealed and helping you here to overcome any challenges. So a very different 7 of Swords energy for this week. Now, the challenges are going to be different for each Cancer individual. It certainly could be in regards to finances, things in the home, your job, relationships, family members. But this card, this energy is ruled by the moon. So that's an indication, Cancer, that there are always things working behind the scenes and to your benefit. So it might not be so apparent to you with getting this 6 of Wands card. But you're making strides. You are successful. You are moving forward. And I keep picking up, you're a role model for others around you. Now, your next tarot card is the 2 of Pentacles. And again, not your ordinary 2 of Pentacles. This is all about some kind of transformation, Cancer. It's kind of like whatever you've been dealing with, this is like both sides of the coin, you might say. But once you actually see or kind of figure out both sides of the coin, they join together. And then this transformation, you actually see like the butterfly here, the results. So this is the course of dealing with obstacles, worries, problems, possibly fearing certain things. And it is somewhat of what I'm going to say like a juggling act where you need to just wait, Cancer, for the best possible time to make your moves. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is definitely about sometimes multitasking, being able to be adaptable in any given moment, being flexible, taking the ups and downs as they come and go. And that's the kind of energy that I was picking up in the beginning, where it was like you do something, you hurry up and do something, and then you have to wait. You have to be patient. So changes that you're making this week, Cancer, are proving to be successful, but you just need to persevere, remain hopeful and positive. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn's card in energy, one that remains determined, is practical, very caring, organized, focused. And this card is also ruled by Jupiter. So again, bringing in knowledge, good fortune, happiness, and some power and status. You're gaining what I'm going to say is control, Cancer. The number 2 energy of this card is that delicate balance between like union, yin and yang, light and dark, masculine and feminine. So definitely about The two forces we see here, these two halves here of the butterfly, the two skeletons coming together, union, balance, harmony. Now your numerology here for your tarot cards is number 15, which reduces to 6. Same as your first card, bringing the balance and harmony back in. So you are establishing control and balance little by little, Cancer. Now for your last tarot card, this is going to be a very distinct and focused message from Spirit. What does Spirit have to say to Cancer? And we've got it. Okay. The 5 of Swords. Wow. Now, the 5 of Swords card in energy is usually one where you're winning at all costs. You're going to do whatever it takes, Cancer, to get the result that you want. And at times, you're going to have arguments. You're going to be irritable. You're going to be feeling like you're kind of defeated. You're going to be feeling attacked. But with Spirit sending you this card, this message, just asking you if what you're fighting for is worth it. So that's something that you do indeed have to ask yourself, Cancer. Whatever it is that you're dealing with this week, whether it's something within the family or if it's within the workplace, it could be a relationship, a family member, something that you're dealing with. You're trying to balance things out. You're trying to keep the control. You're trying to have harmony. So whether it's in the home, at work, a circumstance, a situation, you're giving it your all, Cancer, to get the result that you want. Now, the 5 of Swords is also a card indicating to be careful what you say, as this represents some kind of communication where you might say something that you'll regret later, Cancer. And to really think before you speak this week. Now, this is also Aquarius's card in energy, so definitely could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Maybe not Aquarius, but it could be another air sign, which would be Gemini or Libra, because you're trying to get things back in balance. Now, the specific message with this tarot card in this deck could be some kind of like great inner conflict that you're having, Cancer. It can be like producing that fight or flight response in you. And only by you adapting a new point of view, your thought process, your mental energies, that you're going to be able to overcome like this negative energy, everything that's coming at you here. It's an energy that it's coming from all sides. You see it's coming every which way. So not only improving yourself, but improving the situation around you. So that's why Spirit is telling you, be careful of your words this week. Now, the number 5 energy of this card is a difficult energy. It's where you're going to have to take the first step, Cancer, to what I'm going to say, hold your tongue on any given situation and kind of think of a better way to approach things. Okay. I am going to pull 3 clarifying cards for this week's reading to see what additional information Spirit is releasing to us. Okay, top 3 cards. And I'm just going to set that over there. Wow. The 5 of Swords. The 2 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Cancer. With Spirit clarifying with the Five of Swords, that's literally saying from Spirit directly to you, I meant what I said. The same goes for the Two of Pentacles. It's a reconfirming of seeing both sides and trying to get that balance. It could be going with life's ups and downs, and definitely the same thing about be careful what you say. Now, the Three of Pentacles is an indication that there is new energy coming in, that your gifts and talents are really getting noticed, and that's confirmed here with your Six of Wands card. You are successful, Cancer, in whatever it is you're working towards. This number 3 energy is an indication that something is coming together. You can see that here on this card with the butterfly on your Two of Pentacles card. So things are starting to become more balanced in regards to what it is you're focused on or working towards, Cancer. Now, let's take a look. Let's see what crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. Okay, and let me grab mine. You received fluorite. And here is my actual fluorite crystal. Well, the first message with this card for the fluorite crystal is one in which it's letting you know you're protected from your guides in the spirit world. And with that being said, there could be a strong connection happening at the end of the week when the veil is very thin, Cancer. You need to pay attention by connecting with your spirit guides. You can access a higher source of wisdom and guidance. And it's not really that difficult to connect with your spirit guides. You need to just talk to them in your mind or even out loud. Be patient with the process because it could take a little time to learn how to hear your spirit guides, the messages coming through. It can also come as physical signs. You might feel your body heating up or tingling or goosebumps. I call them spirit bumps on your arms. But the fluorite crystal is connected to your third eye chakra. There is an indication this week, Cancer, to really get connected with your spiritual side as you're going to benefit from what you find out and what comes through during this very magical time of year. Now, let's take a look at your Halloween Oracle card message for this week. Okay. Now, this looks familiar. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. If I remember correctly, Cancer, you got the same Halloween Oracle card message last week. And as it says on the card here, the sacredness of pausing. And that's what I just kept picking up, where it's hurry up and then waiting. So once again, with the Winter Oracle card message, it is one that you need to let go of what no longer serves you and let it just die away. So it could be something that's been bothering you for some time. This card's an indication to really take some action to change things up, change the energy, change anything that seems like an extra burden or it has to be an extra effort at this time. This is the card and message of eliminating what no longer is working for you, Cancer. That's about the best way I can put it. Let it go, let it die, bury it. Now, it's really interesting that you're getting so many repetitive cards. You've got the the Five of Swords. You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Winter Oracle card message. That's kind of Spirit's way of saying I meant what I said, Cancer. Okay. Now, I decided to pull one more card, more of a fortune-telling type card, and this is from the Lenormand deck. Okay. You received card number 26, Book, Knowledge, an indication there's secrets, things that can be learned that are contained within the pages of the book. So this card's referring to things you do not know or you're working towards finding out or learning. So this can be educating yourself on a particular subject, possibly training, could be projects that you're working on for your job. But this so-called book, this knowledge, is not always accessible to you, Cancer, but it's always information that's very valuable. And I'm picking up this kind of really ties into your getting more in touch with your spiritual side, where you can really connect up with your spirit guides. You can kind of hook up with your angels. They're all around and available all the time for consultation, you might say. And this Lenormand card is one that has to do with secrets, the occult, all things mystical, metaphysical, spiritual. So it certainly ties into the indication of really tapping into a spiritual source or connection this week, Cancer. All right, Cancer. So main message here from Spirit, the Five of Swords card that you received is this winning at all costs mentality, which is good on the one hand, but Spirit's warning you to be careful of your conversations, specifically about creating arguments. Watch what you say this week. This could be in the home or in the workplace, just in general. Spirit is warning you. The timing is not right this week for you to get too into it with someone. Now, the other thing that's coming through in your cards, you are making progress. You are successful with whatever it is you're working towards or focused on. And there's this strong confirmation with the messages we've been like investigating for your reading with the repetitive cards, the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Spirit is spelling it out with your cards and just basically saying, I meant what I said, as we try to pull some clarifying cards. There is no other explanation, is what Spirit is saying. And the fact that you got the same oracle card message here, Winter, is another indication of that. Let it go. Something which no longer serves a purpose to you. And connect up with your spiritual side with the fluorite crystal. Really tap into that third eye chakra and see what your spirit guides are trying to get through to you, especially on Halloween. And your Fortune Lenormand card is book, knowledge. You're seeking certain information, you're researching, you have a thirst for getting the resources, the information that you need this week. But that also ties into your connection with spirit, source energy. Also, an indication, be careful of the communication that you do put out into the universe. Keep it positive, uplifting. Ask for messages, guidance for the greatest, highest good. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in further exploring the meaning, messages further from this reading, my website link is listed below for a private tarot card reading. Love and abundance to my Cancer family.